Today's flight was a special treat. We got to help rescue Brownie, a 14-year-old dog, so that she could fly to a new home to live out her final days in a better atmosphere. I have to give a special thanks, though, to our major supporters, Kathy, Pat, Blackie the rescue dog, Melissa McGee, who, amongst our other supporters, helped to fund the work that we do.
Now Raleigh ground, Compassion 431 with Alpha, taxiing from T-hangars towards Juliet.
Compassion 431, Raleigh ground, runway 5 right, taxi via Juliet, Alpha 8 Alpha.
Juliet, Alpha 8, Alpha 431.
And while I'm passing out thank yous, special thank yous to Play-Doh Pet Treats and Smiling Dog Coffee, who have proven to be among an incredible group of compassionate people who care about dogs, who bend over backwards, and who silently do things that you will never know to make the world of dogs a better place. On this flight, we're joined by Fire Chief Daryl Cash, who says he's going to be in more flight videos because he really enjoyed the experience.
Compassion Flight 431 Raleigh Tower, good morning. Runway 5 right, caution wake turbulence for the departing Boeing 737. Fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
All right, cleared for takeoff. Fly runway heading, and Lou will watch for the vortex. Thank you. All right, everybody good to go?
Good to go.
So about 9 o'clock in the morning, we departed Raleigh, North Carolina, off for Fredericksburg, Virginia, which was about an hour and 15-minute flight or so. It was fairly uneventful, but as you can see up there, the clouds start to get thick as we proceeded north. We did spend some time in the clouds, and it did get a little kind of rainy, misty along the way. Goodbye, Raleigh. Hope to see you again soon. And up into the clouds, up into the rain and the mist. But we were headed towards Fredericksburg, Virginia, where we were going to land at the Stafford Airport and meet Sally, who had Brownie and was waiting for us. Brownie was a dog owned by a local neighbor of Sally's. Sally helped to rescue her because she had noticed that Brownie had just been left outside in all kinds of weather over the years. When we arrived at the Stafford Airport, which is actually Stafford Airport in Fredericksburg, it's a beautiful terminal, by the way. If you're a private pilot, you should go there. Here's Brownie. She was really kind of nervous and scared when we first met her. Pam said her legs were shaking. You can see her tail's tucked between her legs there. She was really nervous.
Hi,
how you doing?
Pilot. Nice to meet you.
Sally's holding a bag from full of treats from our sponsors, Play-Doh Pet Treats and Smiling Dog Coffee. So here's Pam and Daryl. Pam's leading the show here on the ground. I couldn't do this without Pam.
Right. Come on, sweetheart. What do you think? What do you think, Pumpkin? What do you think, my love?
Stretch right out and lay down.
She is. You're a good girl. How you doing, Pumpkin?
I'll send that to Kathy.
Yeah. Hey, baby.
Oh my God.
I'm going to sit right here with you. Yep.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much for rescuing her.
I've been watching her for a couple of years
Oh.
now.
It's just awesome of you. Right, baby? It'll be okay.
Sally had done so much to help rescue Brownie here. And you can see as we get in, we all put our headsets on, including Brownie. Brownie is wearing one of the newest headsets that we have that was given to us by some loving supporters, Amanda and Travis, who donated headsets for the dogs. And our supporters are top notch. I can't tell you how many awesome things that they have done for us.
Copy that. Stafford Travis.
Everybody good to go?
Good to go.
Oh, good, good.
Yep. Aren't we, Brownie?
And Stafford, Skyline 0 to Lima, 2 miles out, 45, right downwind, 15.
All right, sweetheart.
Just turn base. We got departure traffic in sight, and we'll delay. Stafford traffic.
Doing great.
Stafford traffic 4616 turning final for runway 15. Stafford traffic.
And Stafford traffic 0 to Lima is turning right downwind, 15.
Yeah, right down when we got you inside. Compassion 431.
Brownie did extremely well in flight. Pam thought she was salivating a little bit, maybe her tummy was upset, and she gave her the secret weapon, a couple of ginger cookies, which settled her right down. But Brownie, rather than spending a lot of time cuddling up, was actually doing what most of us do when we fly. She was looking out the window and enjoying the views. We flew over the Chesapeake Bay, we flew over the Eastern Shore, and she was just enthralled by the views. Soon we arrived in Georgetown, Delaware, where we'd meet Scott, the next pilot, and his young son.
Delaware Coastal. Delaware Coastal, Skyhawk 6, Lima Papa, entering downwind, runway 22.
After we landed, Daryl took Brownie for a walk, stretched her legs a little bit. You could see her tail wagging there as she got out of the plane. She's doing much better now. She got a little walk, she got a little water before we met Scott and his young son to take her the rest of the way. Sally said that the reason that the couple wanted to give up Brownie as an older dog was because the wife wanted a younger dog. So they were going to take Brownie to the pound where she was guaranteed to be euthanized in a short period of time. There just is not a long list of people wanting to adopt 14-year-old dogs. Sally also said that when she went to pick up Brownie for the trip, the husband bent down and said she was a good girl, and Brownie just kept licking his face. It was sad all around, but she's moving towards a better future with Kathy Hines in Massachusetts. And Kathy is an experienced dog rescue person who is going to let Brownie live out her final days in a loving environment. We've actually flown dogs up to Kathy before, and we're in touch with her quite often, actually, staying updated on what's happened with the dogs and how they're doing. We flew, if you look at some of our past flight videos, we flew Willow and Big Mac up there. Big Mac was the three-legged dog.
This stuff smells familiar. Okay.
Georgetown traffic, Skyline 431, taking runway 22 for departure, Georgetown. Everybody good to go?
Good to go.
All right.
And Georgetown traffic, 759 Whiskey Mike is crossing midfield at 2,500 for a left downwind, 22. Hey, Georgetown traffic, Cessna 646A Foxtrot, about 1 mile to the northwest. We'll be crossing over midfield, 1,500, Georgetown.
So after tasty lunch at the airport, they have a great restaurant at the Georgetown, Delaware airport. If you're a pilot, you should go there. Check out the daily specials. We took off from Georgetown, Delaware. We had a 2-hour flight back to Raleigh, and this is kind of what the weather looked like most of the way. The clouds got a little bit thicker. We were in the layers or between layers, and at times it was light rain or heavy mist, however you would like to classify it. It was wet, but it was a 2-hour ride home. At least it was smooth. And these rides home are actually very contemplative. We've had a big day. Generally, all of us in the plane are tired, and we're just looking out the window and thinking about the trip, the dog, and the good work that everybody participated in. Without the support of both sponsors and the rescues, none of this would be possible. I thank you so much for all your help. And Sally, who was the sending rescue, and Kathy, who was the receiving rescue. Without their help, Brownie would not have an opportunity to live out her final days in peace. And without Scott meeting us in Delaware to help fly Brownie further north, none of this would have happened either. So thanks to everybody. There's nothing as sweet as landing back home after a long day, and at least the clouds did break up for us when we arrived back in Raleigh. Soon we touched down, and we were getting ready to taxi back to the hangar and put our plane dude away for the next flight.
1 Foxtrot Alpha, turn left and contact runway 9er.
Hey, contact ground 1.19. Watch out.
And November 52431, contact ground point 9er.
Ground point 9er 431.
You can be a part of our dog rescue team. Just visit us at Pilot.dog and become a patron. You can pledge as little as $1 a month. You can set a cap on how much you want to give each month. It doesn't matter. Any amount helps. Please help us save dogs.